Hi Ham fam, welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
This is Pan.
Yeah.
Earbud. Victory. Or Victor. Mishka.
Mishmash.
What do you say?
Oh, it's Mishmash.
Hi fans. You're so cute.
Hi fans, and welcome back to my channel.
Right, we also have Tyrion, as you guys know, or some of you guys know. Welcome if you're newbies. Hello, welcome back if you aren't. But Tyrion, even with the magic click of my fingers where I can make hamsters miraculously disappear and reappear, yeah, he sleeps like they're dead. I mean, honestly.
Literally, yeah.
And there's no way I'm going to wake him up. On the upside of that, he should be the less traumatised out of them when it came to the storm last night. So, yeah. There's ups. Right, let's give you a chocolate so you can have a nibble. And we will go on to our word of the week. Now, this is the first time back. It's the first time back for a few.
Yeah.
Right, I'll read it to you and then Darren can show it to you. Lunt.
Sorry?
Lunt with a L.
Ah.
A puff of smoke such as that produces... Sorry, she's licking my thumb, it tickles. A puff of smoke such as that produced when someone smokes a pipe.
Alright. That is a lump.
And it means we're down the bottom of the page as well.
Okay.
Fancy that?
Yeah.
But the Morgan muffle had to go in.
Yeah.
Last I mean, that was just great, and you guys liked it as well as me. So, yeah, stop licking my thumb, it tickles. Right. What? So, what do we got for you people? We've got so much for you. I'm flipping bits of paper and everything. We're going to try something new this week, so let us know what you think, and we'll tell you when we're doing it. Right. Right, so we had Sherlock from last week. Right, so what was the Sherlock one last week?
Sherlock one last week was continued on the highwayman's daughter. Eventually turned to HAMster to him and said, her father was quite old, you know. It seemed an odd point to make. I replied, older than her grandfather, in fact. What did he mean?
Well, I should imagine what he meant was her grandfather on her mother, or her mother's father,
yeah, was
younger than the man she married.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird, but okay.
Yep. Journey into the realm. Put that grandfather on other side of family.
Yay.
Angela, her grandfather on mother's side. Pink Poodle, father is granddad's elder brother. No, not on that one, unfortunately. I don't think. We should have a look.
So the fact that I actually, I mean, I've had a couple of dry weeks with Sherlock, so I'm quite happy that I'm happy
then Granddad,
on that.
Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever happens, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. The highwayman married later in life, and the grandfather in question was the mother's father, and not the father's father. Yeah. Right. This week's is Hookland. Alright. Holmes and I found ourselves in rural Hookland one Tuesday afternoon, some miles east of Corham, just in sight of Eden Tor. Holmes had taken on the guise of a local farmer in order to better observe the movements of Major C.L. Nolan. We were standing at a fence, looking over the estates that Nolan was currently visiting, when a genuine local approached us. Holmes turned and leant back against the fence to watch the newcomer approach, elbows resting behind him on the top strut. The fellow came to about 10 feet away and stopped. "You're right, boy," said Holmes conversationally. "You're right," replied the farmer. "How's your moles?" Holmes scratched his chin thoughtfully. "Little buggers is owl." The pair continued in this fashion for some time before the fellow lopped off again, apparently satisfied as to our bona fides. Once he's gone, Holmes explained that they'd been talking about moles. "Our visitor claimed to have caught an entire nest of moles this morning," Holmes told me. He furthermore suggested that 5 of them were completely blind in the right eye, 4 blind in the left, 3 sighted in the left eye, 2 sighted in the right, and 1 sighted in both. I told him the least number of moles that could be, which is when he nodded and left. "So you weren't discussing Potemkin after all then," I muttered. "How many moles did the farmer catch?"
I'll have to work that out properly.
Yeah, I say it's a bit just to look at it, isn't it?
Down anyway, because I'm cuddling Mish. So, you know. Okay, so...
Right. We had the riddle for last week.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a look and see whether... Oh, yeah, that's what I put.
Yeah. I shave every day, but my beard stays the same. What am I?
Now, don't laugh.
Yeah.
I don't know why I put this. Cheese.
Okay.
I was thinking of like cheese shavings.
You could have had wood shavings as well. There you go.
Yeah, but
I don't have beards
I can't
anyway.
eat cheese and I'm upset. Well, I can eat mozzarella, but yeah. No,
Right.
just for some reason that's what came into my head.
Yeah.
So it's going to be wrong, isn't it?
I don't know. Let's see what everyone else thought. We've got Journey into the Realm, said Barber. Angela said Barber. Pink Poodle said Barber. It could be a barber. Strangely enough.
Oh, what an attractive snort. Sorry, Mish. She's like, you mind, I was washing. And you snorted at me.
Right. This week's fun. Drop me and I'm sure to crack, but smile at me and I smile back. What am I?
Are you going to say night, I'm going for my afternoon schnoozle? I'm going for my afternoon schnoozle. I've had my cuddle.
Hi everyone.
Are you going to do your... Where are you going? Well, I'll go down the hole in the centre, Mum. Right. I'm going to put an answer for that one. And I'm going to have to work out the top one. The Sherlock one. Right, so we've got riddle for this week then, haven't we? No?
No, I did the riddle for this week.
Riddle for this week. We've got the caption. I've written it. Okay, there's a bit of story here.
Yeah, Debbie written anagram.
I've been
Debbie
calling
keeps saying
the
anagram.
caption anagram all morning, and I even wrote down
Anagram.
Then I crossed it out and put caption, but it was really frustrating, Darren, because he was trying to understand what I was actually saying.
So, you've got the anagram. I haven't. No, I haven't got the anagrams at all.
But yeah. So last week's caption was
This.
He is so cute though, isn't it? I actually wrote 3 down. My first one was a spoonful of HAMster makes the medicine go down.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Darren actually said that at the time.
Yep.
Then I've got hamsters are the best medicine. And then my favourite one, I put, don't open your mouth for the plane.
I like that one.
Yeah, I was quite impressed with myself over that.
We've got Journey into the Realm. She put just a spoonful of hamster makes the medicine go down. She wrote it as I sang it.
Well, this is it. I'd already written it, and then he sang it.
Angela's got a couple. Please don't eat me. I'm only small and won't taste nice.
No, enough for a fur, wouldn't it?
And the second one was swing me again. That was fun. Got Pink Poodle. Really, the casted agency strikes again. The client asked for peas and ham, not a pea-sized hamster.
That.
And do you take hamster with your tea?
That is also good. You guys are getting really good at these. He's just so cute.
Right.
Right, so this week's caption was courtesy of one Darren found, which you should have had about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I kept forgetting, so I was actually quite surprised to remember this week. So go on then, this week's caption, Darren?
Is that. Yeah. And Darren's got one for it because I came up with it. Anyway. This is Sparta.
I've got one that I really like, and one that I'm titillating over, but I can't quite get the wording right, if you know what I mean. So it might just end up being one when I tell you next week. Right, so this leads us on to our next step, which is posted items. So videos posted this week. I apologise we didn't have a Witchcraft Wednesday one, although we have got plenty of them still.
We've got a lot of the other ones.
We've got a lot of the other ones, and there won't be a Witchcraft Wednesday next week because we've got a lot of our monthly boxes come through at all the same time. Yeah. So we sort of bash them out, and then I think the week after that we should be back to Witchcraft Wednesdays again.
That's right.
I think it's just going to go that way, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, posted was a cult box, random as a very rude four-letter word.
Random as F. Clearance box.
Witch box August, which was amazing. Classic click crate for July. Oh my goodness.
People love that.
If you haven't seen it, you have to look at it. It is amazing. Really amazing. Witch casket August.
Yep.
Actually, all of them have been really good this week.
Yeah.
Right, we've got much more to come up, including this month's coven box, because we bought it as a pass box, which I know sounds confusing, but we did explain it at the time. Also, we've got lots of other ones, lots of exciting ones actually. We've got some really good ones. We've still got hauls that we're doing and so on.
Yeah, we've got one we haven't filled yet. We've got the Wrestle Crate one came in today.
This morning, didn't it? What you will find is that we got over in our media corner. It sounds so much posher than it is.
Media corner, yes.
This week.
Junk area.
But, I mean, essentially, the biggest problem is we keep our recycling there for Darren to take down, and boxes of stuff that's still stored up, boxes to be sorted out, and things like that. So it's a real mishmash of things, if you like.
Yeah.
And it means Darren's got to lug it from one room to the other, and he can't do that an awful lot. So you will find that not all of the ones we'd like to do in that corner are done in that corner. Some of them will be done here.
But they are majority going to be over there now. Again. Apart from the ones we're still catching up with.
Yeah, that's right. Right, so TV this week. I've watched a couple of Bones, but mostly actually I've been having a bit of a film sesh. So I thought I'd go through them with you. So most of these are disaster, not necessarily end of the world, but different disastery type ones. So we have 2012, which is one of my absolute favourites. I love that. Independence Day, which again is one of my favourites. Armageddon. Now, if you haven't seen Armageddon, because it's not necessarily as well known.
Meteor's going to hit the Earth.
Yeah,
and needs to blow it up.
it's blooming good. It really is. Deep Impact. That's another one of my faves. The Day After Tomorrow. Volcano.
Volcano.
These are all big thumbs up ones of mine. These are sort of in my run of disaster ones that I have every so often.
Yep.
Contagion and Outbreak.
Yep.
San Andreas, which is really cool as well. The original Poseidon Adventure.
Yep.
The new Poseidon Adventure.
Oh, the new Poseidon Adventure, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Titanic.
Yep.
Right. We then proceeded to go on to, and we were really excited about the fact that we found Poseidon, the Steve Guttenberg one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the excitement didn't really stay there. In fact, we never even went so far as to see him in it.
No, it was
because it was like some awful cheesy.
Well, it wasn't that. It was terrorists.
Yeah, and that's
doing
why
it.
was,
Doing it.
Yeah.
Kind of do it. It was like,
yeah.
oh, what is the boat sinking? Not enough.
Yeah, this is it.
Not enough bits for you. You know what I mean?
Then we started to watch Into the Storm.
Yeah.
Which I can't do ones where
It's a lot of found footage ones. It's shaky
when they're swinging around cameras and that. It actually, I mean, I'm slightly epileptic anyway, and I do tend to pass out and faint with certain things, and I get awful motion sickness if there's anything going like that, you know. And not to mention the fact, to add into it, because I was sorting out puzzle pieces, or I'd started to, it was boring.
Yeah, it's right.
I just couldn't get into it. Then we went on to Flood, which we'd seen lots of times before. Again, it's one of our favourites.
But we've seen it mostly as the TV. But there's two versions of the film. There's two versions of it. There's the film version, and then there's the TV version.
But all it is longer.
Which is, the TV version is 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Whereas the film version is about 2, I think.
I mean, honestly, it's a really good one, actually. We also saw one called... We didn't see it.
We saw the trailer.
We saw the trailer, and I recommend anybody to watch this trailer.
Beyond the Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah, you want to look at a trailer for that, because honestly, okay, it's sort of like what happened after the
It's supposed to be exactly after it finished.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
That's right.
These people came to check it out.
Yeah, all of a sudden they're fighting with...
Oh no, because there's people on there. Telly Savalas is a bad guy.
Yeah,
you could tell that because he's dressed in black.
Yeah, dressed in black, bald head, something like Lex Luthor-y about him, or Dr. Evil.
Well, Telly Savalas didn't have any hair anyway.
No, but he did look. He sort of had.
But
that
they were after plutonium that was
hidden on board. There was also hidden treasure on board.
Yeah, and then
11 other passengers that were hidden elsewhere.
Yeah,
and then
all of a sudden you got machine guns firing at each other, and it's like, what the hell is going on here?
It's like those old B movies almost, isn't it? The invasions of the body snatchers and that one.
B movies are better than that.
Lobby thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was killing ourselves laughing. There's no way in how it'd be worth us watching it, because you know we wouldn't like that. But the trailer was an absolute
hilarious.
I mean, it was hilarious. Right, guys. So I've done a couple of puzzles this week. I've nearly finished actually, which is annoying because you've had one last week, but you had none last week. So I did a couple of puzzles this week. So this is the first one, which is nursery school?
Childcare.
Childcare.
Yeah, it shows what happens afterwards.
Yeah. I do love them. I do.
Yeah. And the second one was Spring Has Sprung, which is doing spring cleaning, and looks like The bloke's about to trip over. He's carrying the
tea
tea on the left-hand side.
Well, I've actually kept both of those because I really like them. Also, if you guys have been, if you've noticed, you might see some stuff in the background. So I'm just going to tell you about 2 bits that I got from HAMster.
Yep.
The first one being, because I'm obsessed with gonks now, guys, I really am. They had a Halloween gonk fleece. So I'm just going to show you this bundle like this. It came ever so nicely done in a quite big box though, with nothing else. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm really pleased with this. I haven't opened it yet, obviously, and used it. But here's a picture from their stock photo, and it was £6.
Yeah.
So that was actually that's actually £1 cheaper than it is to get the pillow, the matching cushion bit. So it's worth having a look. Also, as you know, I've been getting lots of different craft bits, and I wanted somewhere to put certain things. And if you guys have noticed, I've got 4 of these containers. So if Darren shows you a picture. Right, so they're 27 litre, and I've got 4 of them for £15.
Yeah.
It's in the George bit, by the way, in case any of you are wondering.
Yep.
So yeah. Right, so we're going to do things different a little bit because we're going to do my medical facts ones now. Because we're trying to work out a good ending bit for the first part.
Yeah.
So, what am I going to down Messenger? Right. So your first one, boiled owl for gout.
Boiled owl?
What it was, rubbing baked and pulverised owl over the site of pain.
Oh, so you didn't only just boil it, you had to pulverise. Did you have to pulverise it before or after?
Presumably after, because it says afterwards about it. What it treated was gout. What replaced it? Drugs that limit the amount of uric acid you make. Does anybody know if any of these actually works? I mean, it's like we said before, and I know some of you guys have written in as well, you know, where do these ideas come from? It's almost like they picked it out of a hat. Right, we have got opium for menopause. What it was...
Yeah, people used to use opium anyway.
I know. What it was a highly addictive narcotic treatment for menopause symptoms. What it treated? Menopause. What replaced it? Estrogen therapy.
Yeah.
It's safer.
Well, they used to take opium anyway.
Right. Now,
the opium dens, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Chasing the dragon.
And say I am known to suffer with migraines. I'm going to say my nan used to be 10 times, 100 times worse than I was, and I know how bad I feel with them. Because contrary to what people think, a headache is not a migraine. There is a big difference. Right, so dead mole for migraine.
A dead mole?
Mm-hmm. What it was...
Let's put back on Sherlock, aren't we?
Yeah. Binding a dead mole to your head to stop pain. Sorry, to stop the migraine pain. I mean, I suppose, can you imagine if people hadn't read the dead bit and they were trying to stick these, you know, tie these scrambling moles to your head? Yeah. what it treated was migraine headaches. What replaced it? Over-the-counter pain medicine, prescription medicine. Where do they come up with these things? I mean, they're
Well, they used to use,
fabulous.
for my headaches and migraines, they used to use trepanning.
Yeah.
Well, they drill a little hole
Drill a
into
little
the
hole
head.
in your head, yeah.
To start off, it was to later on. It was to release the pressure in the brain. To start off with, it was to release the demons.
Right. So if you come back to our second half, as you know, we will be doing the Weird and Wonderful, surprise details, fan news, comments and questions from you.
Yep.
So see you in the second half.